What's going on YouTube? It is your boy Chris back again with another video for you guys today. In this video, I want to talk about winter refresh is here, and I want to talk about all things around the market. First things first, if you guys do enjoy this kind of video, make sure you guys do drop a like on the video. I'd very much appreciate it. And today we saw like a lot of things happen on the market. A lot of things was released, so a lot to get into. We have these new cards. They're called winter refresh cards, obviously, and they pretty much gave out these cards for people that kind of transferred to other teams or were getting upgrades themselves. And yeah, they pretty much, I think they scrapped the whole once to watch winter promo because I guess they saw that it wasn't doing that great over the last few years. You know, the transfers weren't big enough, and they always had to put summer back in to kind of, you know, get people to go and interact with the promo itself. So they wanted to change it up a little bit this year, and they obviously did that today. Now, I got it wrong. I thought the market was going to go up today, and actually went down for whatever reason. And there might be a couple different reasons why. I think a lot of people are selling stuff off to go and do, or going to get these moments cards. I probably didn't anticipate this many people selling stuff off to go and get moments cards. If we look at any icons that are above like 1 million coins right now, pretty much I think 95% of these prime icon moments are above 1 million. Okay, if I could see any on the market here, like right here, like a prime Stoichkov, they gave like +1s on some cards, but they also gave +2s on select icons. They actually made them usable as well. I know some of them in particular. I believe Ian Rush, he got a 5-star weak foot, I believe, or 5-star skill moves, whatever that is. They also made them so that they can, you know, be packable, it seems like. Yeah, he does have a 5-star weak foot to make his card a little bit better. I believe they upgraded skill moves in weak foot, or they upgraded skill moves to Haji, okay? And then again, they changed his position. Alright, and loads of different cards coming out. Obviously, cards that I want to use, like Rio Ferdinand. I'm a huge Rio fan, like, since FIFA 18, man. He's just been insane. He's kind of under what I thought he was going to be. I thought he was going to be at, like, 4 to 5 mil. He's currently at, like, 3.6 right now. So, we'll see where that goes over time. In terms of, like, some other United ones that I'm particularly interested in. Paul Scholes, I think he's, he is up a lot right now. But he should be around, like, the 1.4, 1.5 earlier. I saw some guy make a huge mistake. Some guy bought a Rio Ferdinand at like 6.6 million. Like 5 minutes into the promo. So I'm looking at these Rios, and I'm like, wait a second, didn't that Rio just get put up for? Didn't that just get bought for 6.6? And I saw that the guy had a number of owners too. So the same guy that bought him at 6.6 also relisted him at 6.6. So he took about a 300k loss there. And he probably took an even worse loss because he probably didn't sell it that card, or at that price that he wanted. A guy like Hullet today, he went up from like 5 mil all the way to 5.3. So that's pretty good. A lot of the top tier icons did go up tonight from their low point earlier this morning. So I guess I got that right. We saw Pele today get bought at 15 million. And I think it's going to continue to happen. I think the top tier, the top echelon, I thought this Daglish was supposed to be like, you know, 8 or 9. He's at 7, which is alright. It's okay price. This Cannavaro, he's about 3.8 right now. That probably will get trickle down at some point. So yeah, that's pretty much like the market as a whole tonight went really, really low. Or today in general. And it was one because of the prime moments. And I just wonder if drafts last night, people doing these icon drafts maybe wanted people to kind of feel like, okay, I want to get an icon for my team now. Maybe they were kind of anticipating that potentially, like, you can get a lot of icons in drafts now. So maybe that's something they were thinking about. And another point is as well, they screwed over a lot of investors. They screwed you guys over. Anybody that was investing in Ricardo Pereira or Headliner Lewandowski, any of these top tier cards that were supposed to be getting upgrades that never did, that you've lost a lot of coins. People have lost a lot of coins today, over the last few days, which means that buying power on the market has also gone down. So that could be a reason for why the market is low because you have people that don't have enough coins anymore because they lost money on their investments. Because I mean, let's be honest. I mean, hundreds of millions of coins probably got lost with these investments. I mean, the amount of people that bought Ricardo Pereira, the amount of people that bought Lewandowski's headliner, thinking he was going to go up in price. Lewandowski's headliner, guys, was 1.13, and 2 days later, or 3 days later, he's now down at 730k. So, you see what I mean there? Like, I thought that the market was going to be low in the morning, which it was, and then kind of rebound the nighttime. And some cards did rebound, but the majority of the special card market is getting killed right now. And I think a lot of people are trying to sell stuff off to go and try out these new Moments cards. Do we have a Hullet on the market? We don't. Did I see a Maradona? I didn't see one Maradona today. Zidane, I didn't see one of him either. I think these are the kind of cards that are probably just going to stay extinct for a couple weeks, because I think so many people, there's so much demand that people want to use these cards. So that's something I would definitely take a look at with these prime icon moments. Going back to the winter refresh cards, I want to show you guys some of the ones that I have bought in, and I'm gonna see if I can flip some of these overnight. Some of them I don't like their price anymore, but I bought like a couple Chiesas at like 36 and under. I bought a couple Burnats 55 and under. I bought a Van Aanholt here at 136. He went to 150 earlier today, so I'm gonna see if I can get like a 160 on that. I bought a Cornet at like 671.5, which is a good price. And yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. Again, as for me, I took a little bit of loss today on some cards, but in general, we did very well selling stuff to lazy buyers for the Future Star cards. Future Stars didn't rise that much today. Sar did go up to about 340 at a point. Now he's back down. Palacios went up to 210. He's now back down. So it seems like the market in general is just really, really low. If you look at the market index, the market, especially for special cards, is down a ton. If you guys want to know like what else is on my transfer list, I still have a Luis Felipe. I have, I think, 3 Mullen cards. Road to the Final Mars, we need to talk about this because Manchester City got banned from the Champions League for 2 years. Now, people, this is why the market is so interesting, because people decided to go and panic sell Mars thinking that that's it. He can't get any more upgrades. Even if they beat Real Madrid, he can't get any more upgrades. So what ended up happening was that, and I'm going to show you guys right now, look at all these new cards in the market. Amazing. I love it. But if we take a look at Mars's Road to the Final card, it's just hilarious how far down this guy actually did drop. So he's 155 currently. Alright. And this is a card that I want you guys to buy. I think he's going to keep rising into his game next week. He was 165, 160, went all the way down to 130. Rebounded back to 148, back down to 140. This at under 150, I think is a really good buy because he's down like 10, 15k. Alright, from where he was the day before. Even on Thursday, man, this guy on Thursday was 175. So he was, he got panic sold quite a bit the last few days. I would really take a look at this card. And I would also take a look at Sancho, because Jane Sancho is a card that was supposed to be getting an upgrade, and he never did. So what ended up happening is people that didn't get upgrades, they got panic sold the last few days. So you see this right here, it was 170. All of a sudden, these upgrades do come out. He goes down to 150s. I like this under 160. I think this is a really good investment for you guys to make going into his game. I think it's a very winnable game as well because Dortmund are playing decent. PSG are playing alright. We'll see how that works out, but I would urge you guys, whatever Road to the Finals you guys have, make sure you guys sell into the hype. Always. You guys learned your lessons, or I was trying to tell you guys, and this is something that's been happening for the last year or two, since I've begun trading and stuff like that. But cards do go down once the hype, you want to always sell into the hype because you never know what EA has up their sleeve. You never know if cards are going to drop all of a sudden. So this Partey right here, currently, a lot of the Roads to the Finals are down a little bit. So he was like 105 all day. Then he goes all the way down to like 93, 94. Okay, so I would look at a lot of these cards, man. See if you can buy some of these right now or tomorrow, and then sell probably before their game on Tuesday or Wednesday. I would definitely take a look at Road to the Finals. Now, if I want to show you guys the full refresh team, alright, some of the prices, I'm not liking a ton of these prices. I kind of like Chiesa at under 36. João Victor, I like him under like 65. I like Cornet under 75. I like Shells in the 80s. This is too high. This in the 130s is a great buy in my opinion. I love Van Aanholt. Areola like 65 and under. Burnett 55. Limbombe is not a bad price either. Just gotta check supply. Cunha as well. So I feel like the market went down a lot today with a combination of new cards coming out that are usable in the game, and also the icon moments. I think there was so much content that came out today that I think a lot of people just didn't know what to do on the game, and they just started panic selling a lot for what it looks like. He's currently 310 with a Hunter there. I really might buy that, to be honest, because with a Hunter, I could probably sell that for a lot. Let's see. 310, 329. I think overnight, man, this card's gonna go 350. I just have a big feeling that this card overnight goes to 350. If you look at his supply as well, from 310 to 345, if you look at the supply, he's got a page and a half. I really do like this card, especially with a Hunter. That looks good. I'm really debating on buying that right now. I know it's not even a great price, because if I look at his graph, let me see if we can find the graph on this Cunha card. Let's take a look. Let's see what we can find here. So, if we look at his lowest point, he hit a low of 300. Okay, so you know what? He's not even that high. Alright, you know what? I'm going to buy that. I'm going to definitely buy. And hopefully that's still there. A 312 just got put up. Or it was there already. I'll take that 310. I actually like that. He's got a Hunter on it. I'm just going to leave it on a sign as some other things are trying to sell. But yeah, this is just kind of like a little bit of trading that I like to do on Friday nights with first team players on the first day of the promo. And I just kind of like see prices that, you know, hopefully, you know, they kind of make sense to me. That's literally what I try and do. I try to buy players that in my head I'm like, okay, is the supply, how much is the supply? So let's take a look at this card, for example. The reason why I bought this card is because look at the supply up to 48. Watch the supply, guys. Page and a half. For an 84 overall, that seems very, very low for a card that's usually like an 84 that usually gets like put up for, you know, a lot of people do pack this card, and he's got no supply. So I like this a ton. Just going around again, like Cornet, like I was saying, he's got that like 5-star weak foot, I believe. And yeah, this is kind of like just a judgment call most of the time. Like you just need to figure out, okay, is this a good price? You always have to determine it by like the supply and overnights as well. Overnights they play a huge part in stuff like this. This guy's got 3 pages at like in the 80s. So let's see if I can find. I want like a 76 or a 75. That's really what I want right now. And you guys got to kind of get lucky, you know, people, you know, putting them up on the market and stuff like that. In terms of some more investments, guys, and I'm not going to be able to get to everything I want to talk about in this video because it would be too long, but SBC fodders, guys, and you guys are going to kill me every time because I just mention SBC fodders every time, but they're at a low point. What happened earlier today was, and you know what, I want to pull up Twitter. I want to show you guys, I want to show you my boy Nate, the FUT accountant. Alright, he posted something earlier this morning, so you can tell what people are doing in the market today. So he took a screenshot and look at the index 86. It is up a lot from where it was at 1400. It went from all the way from 116 all the way to 127. All right, you see all of these guys are all up. All the 83s are at 1.8 to 2k, and then a couple hours later, look at this, lightning rounds plus no SBCs that came out today, 14k for all of these 86s. All right, and all of these 85s at like 8k and under. These are amazing prices in my opinion. So like I said, the same prices I like to use as usual. Try to even get greedy. Maybe go 13k for some 86s. I would club stock. Don't go ham on it unless you like want to go balls deep. If you want to take that risk and hold for a little bit. But I would definitely. I think there is going to be something that's coming. Whether that be a player SBC, whether that be a team of the week SBC, whether that be a icon SBC as well. I think they are going to come out with something that would make these cards go up again. So I would definitely take a look while it's there for some of those cards to go up in price. And you guys have followed me for a bit, so you guys know like some of the cards or some of the prices of 88s, 87s, 86s. You guys know the deal. So I would definitely take a look at SBC fodders. Today we got a kit for an 83 rated squad, which was dumb in my opinion. I don't know what they're doing with that. We didn't get any objectives. Although we did actually get Politano, which was dumb because so we were promised that you were supposed to be getting an upgrade. What ended up happening was, and if I can look at this right now, let's see, where is it milestones? Yeah, it's on milestones. You have to do the 87 Politano, and then you have to do another set of objectives to get the 89, which I thought, why did we grind this whole time to go get the 87 when we could, like, you know what I mean? Like, just give us the damn upgrade. Like, I don't know why you're making us do more when we have other objectives to do, like Osimhen, Daniel James, and just, you know, cards like that. Odegaard as well, if you guys are still doing that. I also would like to point out, selling in the hype, we mentioned it a little bit earlier in the video, a lot of cards that people were like, oh, he's got to go up in price, because of his upgrade. Well, they came out with the upgrades today, and I'm going to show you a few cards. It's going to be a little bit of a longer video, but I do apologize. You might think to yourself, oh, how is Lautaro Martinez an 87 overall, you know, 41k again, when he was 55k before his upgrade? Well, this is because people over-invest in this kind of stuff, and they think that once the upgrade happens, they go up in price. They don't see it happen, and it goes down. So this was 71, it's now 55. If you look at this Werner, he dropped a ton today. So this, again, is more people losing coins, which could be the reason why the market keeps dropping. So look, he's 109. He was about 150 last night. He went down 40 freaking K today, guys. I'm telling you, whenever there's upgrades, whether that be ones to watches, roads to the finals, headliners, any live card, any card that's potentially getting an upgrade, or, you know, about to, you know, go up +1 or something like that, always drops. You guys got to learn that. Hopefully, if you guys did lose coins this time around, you guys learned your lesson and you will sell into the hype next time. Never get greedy. An extra 5k is nothing compared to taking the coins, making 10, 15k a card, and then trading with those coins back. So, yeah, just last thing on this video, and it's gonna be fucking long. I do apologize. I really do, if you're watching this video. But this is a little bit of a flex here. We are at 26 million transfer profit. We've been actually doing really well recently. My monthly is at 4.2 million. Which we're about halfway through the month, so we should hit about 10 million the way that I'm going here, and we're about 2.3 for the weekly, so I'm gonna hit like 3 mil weekly, and if we can keep that up, that's gonna be about 12 mil a month, which is actually pretty damn good. I should hit about 70-80 mil TP if we keep this up through the rest of the year. And yeah, we're gonna see if we can flip some of those winter refresh cards. I hope this video does help you guys a bit. I'm gonna buy that. Again, I like this Cornet a lot, so thank you guys for watching today. I do appreciate it. Comment, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll talk to you guys in a video soon. Peace out.